Hey guys, welcome back to the Medkit Diaries YouTube channel. My name is Suchita, and a while back I'd gotten a request to make a video of my favorite stationery items because, like many, I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to stationery. In this video, I focused on things that I actually use nowadays instead of my entire collection because that video would be an hour long. So starting off with my most used fountain pens. This one is from Namiki, Japan, and it's a pretty classic design. I use Pelikan ink in it, and yeah. This one is a student staple, a Camlin cartridge fountain pen. I use their jumbo cartridges, and I like it because the nib is thinner than the Namiki. This is my favorite fountain pen that actually works a little like a ballpoint pen. It's by Pilot Japan, and the nib and piston are all one body. Here I'll be showing you how the three pens write. I have blue ink in the first two and purple ink in the Pilot. I really like how the purple and yellow colors contrast with each other, so I've had purple ink in this pen since as long as I can remember. So here are my Pigma Micron pens in black, and they come in a variety of nib sizes. I use them in my prep ladder notes and also to draw if I'm in the mood. Here's how the various nib thicknesses write like. Here are some more Pigma Micron pens, all in the nib size 1. They're in a variety of colors, and I got them to make my notes look a little bit more colorful, and I'm really enjoying them. The colors aren't super deep for red, brown, and green, but they're still quite pretty. Next we have Pilot Frixion pens, which I got in a variety of colors when I went to Hong Kong last year. They're all in the size 0.7 except for the navy blue, which is 0.5. These are erasable pens, so I use them a lot with my notes, especially for long editions. These are the Sakura Gelly Roll white pens in 3 different sizes. I use them mostly to fix mistakes in the notes and occasionally to write stuff over dark colored papers. Here is how it looks over the previous pen's ink. It does work better over printed paper of the prep ladder notes though. My friend had given me these Pentel E-flow pens in the size 1.0 a while back, and I use them when I have to write on regular notebook paper. You can probably guess I like my notes looking colorful by now. You can see how the ink doesn't flow as well as the other pens, but that can also be because I don't use these that often. These are a bunch of glitter pens that my friend got from a trip to Disneyland, and they have different Pokemon characters on them and are super cute. I use these pens for writing headings whenever I write in regular notebooks. Okay, so here we have a bunch of highlighters. I've only shown the yellow ones, but I have these brands in a bunch of different other colors. The Faber Super Gel Liner kind of looks like a lightsaber to me. Here's a Staedtler one, which I like because the color is always nice. Here's a Frixion highlighter from Pilot, which is erasable. And last, I have a classic Faber highlighter. I also have flare highlighters, which I forgot to include. Here's how these highlighters look. I use whiteboard markers quite frequently, so I got this set of unique colors by Cello from Amazon. They were great, and I'm really happy with this purchase. This is my pencil case with a bunch of random Sharpies and sketch pens that I sometimes use whenever I'm in the mood for coloring. And yeah, a random compass. The 2 pencils I use the most are a Uni Shakalu 0.7 and a regular wooden pencil. This one is from Dixon and it's a H3 pencil, so it's not that dark. Here's my whiteout tape that I got from Amazon. I like how there are 2, and honestly I bought them because they look super cute. Here's a bunch of plastic flags that I use. This set is from Aeromax and I got it with the prep ladder notes. And the other one is from the Post-it brand. So these are a bunch of different types of Post-it notes that I use frequently if I run out of space in my notes. Actually, my mom bought these in a bunch of different shapes when we lived back in New York. So these are 6 to 7 years old, and I thought I'd finally put them to use. These are flashcards that I use. The smaller ones have a grid on one side, which I used for maths in high school, and the bigger ones I use to add larger topics to my notes currently. They're both from Staples, which I got when I lived in the US. Here are a bunch of bookmarks, postcards, and photo cards that I use in my notes. This is my Moleskine daily planner in the Little Prince theme. I bought it in Milan last year because they're really expensive in India. Little Prince is one of my favorite stories ever, so I really love this planner. This is a plain notebook I got from Miniso just because it was pretty, and I use it to write down my thoughts, particularly related to medicine and the medical field, so that those thoughts can exist outside of my brain. Lastly, this is a small notebook I used to use a lot during internship because it used to fit in my lab coat pocket. I got it from Anokhi and mostly just used it to jot down to-dos. Here's my collection of washi tape. I bought them all from various websites in India, and I'll put a link of the websites in the description box so you can check them out. Alright guys, that was my favorite stationery items that I use on a more or less daily basis. I'd love to know what sort of stationery you guys use, especially since so much of studying is becoming digitalized nowadays. So leave those comments down below. If you enjoyed this video and actually have or you get any of these things, please do let me know. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!